Thank you for tuning in to part one of my wagon build-up. This is a wagon that I bought probably 28, 29 years ago at a place called Toys R Us, which is unfortunately not around anymore. But I used to pull my two daughters in this, and pretty much every Saturday we would take a little adventure and go to the park, McDonald's, and everywhere else we found that would keep them occupied. Well, times have gone by quickly, and now I'm a grandpa, and I started pulling my grandson around in this wagon, and I thought it was time for a makeover. As you can see, it's pretty much just a bone stock wagon. I did buy it with the gates because of safety, keeping the kids inside and not falling out. But kind of been inspired. There's quite a few websites that show different styles of wagons. Pretty much everything I owned is lowered, but knowing that I'm going to pull my grandson around to the park and the streets here, older streets with trees growing up, things are uneven, and I wanted to go the opposite way. So instead of lowering this thing, we're going to lift it up. And I forget the name of it, but there is a good website that pretty much you can order one all done up. But I figured that I like to tinker, and I've got the tools, so this baby's going to go up. And it starts off by finding out what size tires can I put on there, and that's what kind of started the build. So when I started looking at size of tires, my daughter bought this quite a few years ago at a garage sale locally here in the neighborhood, and she left it behind, and it's a pretty cool, kids can ride it, adults ride it. I'm 6'1", and I could easily ride this around. But I was looking at the tires and I go, that might be the perfect size tire. So I looked online. These are a 15.6 by 6. So after doing some searching on the old interweb, the eBay and Amazon, I came across these tires. These tires are actually for a ride-along mower for a John Deere. They're front tires and they're exact same size, 15.6 by 6. And what I noticed, and a little tip, is that when you're searching for tires, that you got to make sure that you read the description, because I found a lot of tires that show pictures of wheels, but the wheels do not come with it. You're just buying the tire. But these were about just a little over $50 a pair, because that was about my budget. I didn't really want to spend more than $100, but I spent just over that. But the good thing is that they come mounted, they come with bushings already, they were already aired up, and this is what's going to help me begin to do the build. So as you can see, the tires up against the stock wagon, those aren't going to fit under there. We're going to actually have to probably build a frame, suspension. I'm thinking maybe some swing arms with some shocks, some of the ones I've seen online and even on some YouTube channels. So that's going to be the next thing, is to kind of tear this down and figure out the ride height. So let's get going. So you can see I dismantled the stock suspension and wheels, which was pretty easy. There was only 8 bolts holding it together. But I'm always kind of the guy that likes to use what is lying around. And to establish the ride height, it basically came down what I found around the house, and I found some paint cans. And my wife thinks it's a little high, but I think it's probably just about right. So the next thing to do is start building the chassis that will help the suspension and mount those big tires to that wagon. So thank you for watching part one, and part two will shortly follow. Thank you for watching.